Okay, we've had a couple of hard frosts and it's time to take the dahlias out of the pots. So I'm going to let you see what's in there, so see how the root development was or the tuber development was. So I'll put you over my shoulder while I do this. First thing I'm going to do, save the tag so I know what it is. Pull the little weed in there. I'm going to dump this over out completely. And you can see how root bound it was, this particular one. And then I've got a little, I got a hand trowel here to help knock some of this dirt off. See, it's going to get to the point where you can start to see the tuber. Where there is and where there isn't, and it's almost like an archaeological dig to try to get it. I didn't want to soak it, probably could have, but I didn't want to. I want to try to pull it off this way. So we should get to the point where we break enough of this off. We get to the bottom. There's the bottom, so that it actually went all the way down. Like I said, you can soak this if that's what you want, but for me, I just want to break in here and chip away at it a little bit, because otherwise dealing in mud is not a fun thing to do. I'm going to hit some of this. Loosen it up. I'm not trying to go all the way through, just trying to loosen it up a little bit. I can move it with my fingers after that. It's been about a week since I've watered these, so, and we were in a drought this year, so it's probably not a normal year for what they would look like. But it might be part of my new norm, because Farmer's Almanac is saying we're going to have drought through 2025, so quite a few years yet, if it's right. You can see we're starting to find our way down to the main bulbs. You can see the roots are only about 6 inches deep, or the tubers are only 6 inches deep. It's just a good way to figure out how we're supposed to challenge it in the future. How we're supposed to plant them when I plant them in containers. I want to see kind of how they came out. I don't really want to break the main. Oh, that didn't have a whole lot of development at all. That wasn't a whole lot. So that's the mother bulb right there. So firm, it's not. And then these are the little ones. So I'm guessing that I'm not going to get a whole lot of eyes off from this. Eyes will develop as the tubers rust. That's too bad. This is a nice one too. So then I'm going to cut this back. Oh, just cut it off so I have something to grab onto. This is going to go in my compost. This is too spindly to do anything. So for the most part, I got the bulbs or the tubers are, they're looking pretty good. I cut that one, unfortunately. The new eyes will most likely emerge from here. They'll swell over the winter and they'll emerge from this location. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this tuber in here. It's a temporary holding spot. I want it to dry out a little bit more. And then I'll put the tag in there. And then I will transfer all of these into bags when I'm done. Take the tag. I'm going to dump it out. Again, we're going to chip away at it. It's really a warm autumn day. We got thunderstorms allegedly coming tonight, but they always say we're getting rain and it doesn't rain. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. side, and I'll start pulling it from here. There was a loose tuber there, but okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose the soil. I'm going to refresh it, and then I'm going to plant my tulips in it for spring. So I'll get those planted, and then I'll bury the pots. But check out the other episodes for that. Stay tuned. It's good to see what happens. I like seeing the outcome. It's always good. So basically I'm going to continue clean up these tubers. We're going to see what the rest of them look like. It doesn't take too long. Again, if I had wet this would have been really full of water, which is not something I want. I don't want to deal with mud. I think it breaks away from the tubers better, and the idea is to get them to dry out anyway. Some people separate them. Before they put them away, the final packaging for the winter. I will not do that. This is the mother bulb here. I see the blue stamp on it. Some of these, this one in particular, I did get from Swan Island Dahlias out of the United States. They're a little bit more expensive. I just wanted specific colors, and I wanted the very large dinner plate dahlias is what I wanted, so I paid a little bit more for them. This bulb is still firm, which is kind of nice. I don't know if it'll be any good in the spring. I think usually they're not. But I'm going to once again shake this off. It's cleaned up pretty good already. Just a very little bit of dirt left on there. But that ain't too bad. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to keep going. And get this chore done before that rain comes. So again, it's a nice clump, and the eyes will form on the top. So I could probably take it apart, but I don't want to. I want it to hold together till spring, and we'll see what we have. It looks really good. So again, I'm going to put the tag in there. Get it in there. It'd be really good to get this project done. Like most gardeners, when it comes to fall, by the time fall gets here, I'm ready to be done gardening for the year and take a break and dream about all the new things I'm going to do next year, which is kind of fun. So this falls away really nice. This one's much better. So according to the weatherman, we are going to have consistently below freezing days. I'm in Fahrenheit in the US here. For the next, starting in 2 days. Today we have like 77 Fahrenheit, which is very, very warm for autumn. And then that's going to be the last warm day, I think, until spring. But you never know. Sometimes Mother Nature throws some warm air in. And I mean, we've had 50 degrees at Christmas time, which is not normal. Usually it's very cold, usually 0. But in zone 4, the temperature can swing from like 108 maybe degrees on a very record hot year to minus 30 Fahrenheit. It's a lot. It's a huge difference. This is coming apart really nice too. Look at that. It's beautiful. Easy. Yeah, this was a good idea. So that's probably the mother bulb I just pulled off there. Save it. Just want to kind of get the rest of this dirt out of here. This one's a little bit more damp. I'm just trying to, again, with my hands, you can use a brush if you want. to work the soil off. You really don't want soil on it when you store it. I like it to dry out a few days. I'll probably put them in my garage tonight because it's supposed to rain, and then I will put them back out in the sun tomorrow. We got lots of wind, if you can hear it in the background. It's really whipping. There are my pruners. So I'll keep going with this, and maybe I'll do another video showing how I actually do the final packaging. It's pretty bad right now. If not, thanks for stopping by.